Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And we've been tracking this new Spider-Man movie for quite some time, and there's so many massive things that just keep coming out about this movie, and it's getting hard to keep up with everything that keeps coming out about this film, especially when there's new actors constantly being speculated to be making an appearance in this film. And we're starting to think this might be Sony's closest thing to an Avengers level cast that they have ever made for a movie like this, and we're really excited. With the possibility of all three Spider-Man actors reuniting for the upcoming Spider-Man film, there's definitely a lot of hype and excitement, as each of these actors have all played an iconic role that has really pushed them all into the next level of stardom, and they've been in the spotlight in the public eye for quite some time. But sometimes things can get a little bit out of hand when they get mobbed by paparazzi or large crowds, and we've seen some instances over the years where it seems like some of these actors are incredibly uncomfortable in these situations. So we wanted to take a look at some of the moments over the years we've seen where actors like Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, or Tobey Maguire were kind of put in a really awkward and uncomfortable situation because they were being mobbed by the paparazzi, and sometimes got a little bit angry, even if it was rightfully so. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Starting things off looking at Tom Holland, who is the newest actor to play Spider-Man. For the most part, he does remain incredibly cool under these really uncomfortable and high crowded instances, especially when things like the paparazzi are trying to follow him or track him or get some video of him. For instance, in a video that was posted online, we saw Tom Holland trying to hide from the paparazzi while he was crossing through the LAX airport in Los Angeles.
Thank you for your cooperation. We at LAX hope you have an exceptional experience.
Matter of fact, we've even seen times where Tom Holland has made jokes about trying to sneak past the paparazzi to get from one area to another during certain events.
So it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Tyson Fury just won. Congratulations. It was one of the best fights I've ever seen. But I'm on my way to town because today is a very special day. It's the day I get to share Onward with my family. So I'm going to do press all day. So stick around. And I'm super excited to share it with everyone. Today's our last day of press, so happy days. But anyway, here we go. Operation Dodge the Paparazzi.
There was another instance where Tom Holland was getting out of a vehicle to get inside of a building, and a ton of paparazzi and autograph scalpers were standing by. There may have been some fans in there as well, and Tom Holland did his best he could to appease them, signing as much as he could, though he did have to kind of move things along, and it was incredibly uncomfortable, more than likely, with everyone shouting at him, asking him to sign stuff and whatnot. Though nonetheless, it does look like he was fortunate enough to have security with him that kind of laid out some rules for the paparazzi and for the fans so that they could kind of move things along without necessarily having to snub the real fans that could have been there and kind of move things along.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tom.
Then there was another time where Tom Holland was out, likely heading to a restaurant, and had some sort of security detail with him, fortunately enough, and a huge crowd kind of mobbed him and was trying to get autographs and pictures. And while it does look incredibly frustrating to have people jumping at you and trying to take pictures, he does a really good job at just trying to maintain, move along, smile for the pictures, but continue to just kind of ignore a lot of the people that are shouting at him on the street.
Sidewalk. I'm not on the sidewalk. Tom, right here.
Hi, can I get a photo? Just a photo?
What's up, guys? So how you guys doing? Tom, the new shot up top, up top. Tom, please, Tom. Please, Tom. Tom, right here. On top, right here. Get him. Alrighty, guys. Give me. Tom, back here, please. Tom, relax. Seriously.
Now, if we go back a couple years, Andrew Garfield was another Spider-Man actor who ran into a lot of problems every time he would go into public, especially with the fact that for a while he was dating his co-star Emma Stone, and the paparazzi was really wanting to take as many pictures of the couple for various magazines and whatnot, as they usually pay higher when it's a big Hollywood couple. And nonetheless, it looks like there's been multiple instances where Andrew Garfield has been incredibly frustrated with being mobbed by paparazzi along the way. For example, there was the time where they're trying to get out of a parking lot, and at first Andrew Garfield is doing the best he can to take pictures and sign things and just kind of move people along so he can finally get out with the car alongside Emma Stone. And while at first it looked like everything was going really smoothly and he was being really pleasant to people, after he got back into his car and they wanted to leave, it looked like some of the paparazzi wouldn't let up, which caused Andrew Garfield to kind of call them out and express that he was pretty frustrated with the people blocking their way.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the engagement.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the engagement, guys.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Let him go through. Go backwards. Go backwards. Let him
Whoa,
go through.
Andrew, relax, man.
Whoa, let him go through.
He's a Spider-Man, man.
Let him go through.
Be careful, Andrew. Be careful, Andrew. You're gonna get run over, man. He's a Spider-Man. Thank you, Spider-Man. Whoa! That's violent, man. Hey, get out of the way, man. Okay, guys, relax.
There was actually another time where Andrew Garfield was confronted by someone who was incredibly rude to him, and he actually went ahead and just called the guy straight out, and it was kind of epic, but also probably a little bit justified.
Alright, no, that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works.
Are you serious?
You know the way it works?
Okay.
Do you know the way it works?
Ask you.
No, you don't do that. These people are here and I signed yours over there already.
No.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I just saw you.
yes.
I promise you.
No,
did.
wait.
Yes, he did.
That's the way it works. Is you don't put things in front of other people's faces.
Okay. I
Okay?
promise. I'll go to
Thank you
the end.
for telling me.
Cheers.
Thank you.
I know you are exhausted, but...
And then there was another instance where Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone just wanted to have some privacy while they were out in public, and of course knew that the paparazzi would come and mob them and ruin their day, so they actually came prepared with signs for the paparazzi. And of course, all of the paparazzi wanted them to do was to take the signs down so they could get the shots that they could sell, most likely the picture or the story or whatever they wanted to sell for those type of gossip magazines. And it does seem like a really clever way to combat some of the paparazzi that was mobbing them.
Back up, back up. Back up, back up. Hey.
Let's talk. Put it down. Put the sign down.
You get these and you leave us alone.
Yes!
Put the signs down. Put the signs.
Back up, man.
Put the sign down. Take the signs down.
Everyone back the fuck up for a minute and take your
Put
picture.
the sign down.
Back up, Nancy. Nancy, back up. Back up, back up. Back up, back up. Back.
Take the signs down. Take the signs.
Then there was another time that Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone were leaving from a restaurant, and they thought they were in the clear and they're having a pretty good time, though it seemed like they still managed to get caught by the paparazzi, and you have to see them try to sneak away at the end. And then on the other hand, there's Tobey Maguire, the first actor to really bring Spider-Man in the live action sense to the forefront, who's been in that role for such a long time. You can only imagine how exhausting it would be to constantly be bombarded every time you're in public. But nonetheless, Tobey Maguire has had a few moments where he kind of gets really frustrated with some of the stuff that's going on. For instance, there was a time where there was a bunch of paparazzi standing in the road, blocking his car so he couldn't leave, and they all have their cameras and flashes on, and he just gets incredibly frustrated, even though he was trying at first to keep his cool and kind of calmly ask people to move out of the way. It just didn't seem to work.
Let him go, you can't see!
We got you blocked.
Let him go, you can't see! You can't block him in, guys! It's against the law.
Go! No.
You guys need to back up, I can't see the cars.
Okay, back up, guys. You can't see the cars.
They got out of the way, I can't see! There are cars! Get out of the way! They're stopped for you, dude.
We're blocking the cars for you.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
Some of you may remember this, but a few years back, there was another video that went viral where Tobey Maguire was seen hitting someone's camera out of their hand and it hits to the ground. Now, a lot of people kind of passed judgment on Tobey Maguire for this one, though at the beginning of the clip, you can hear Tobey Maguire saying, "Dude, don't touch me," and this guy was getting right up in his face with a camcorder, so we'll leave that up to you guys to judge who was really in the wrong in this instance. There was another time where Tobey Maguire was leaving a vegan restaurant and a bunch of paparazzi came circling around him to try to get pictures of him, asking him to stay out of the car so they could get more pictures of him, and he kind of just ignored them and got in his car, and they kind of started borderline bullying him for not taking pictures with the paparazzi, which was kind of a bizarre tactic that was used there. Nonetheless, he just ignored them.
You see how real celebrities are, man?
Yeah.
That's the real celebrity right there.
Yeah, I know.
See?
Because you are here, can you get a picture?
And while a lot of times we'll see Tobey Maguire videos like this circulate a lot more, there are a lot of examples where we've seen Tobey Maguire interact with fans that are in setup meet and greets or things that are actually scheduled, not him just trying to live his own personal life, where he's really pleasant and he really does seem to enjoy interacting with his fans. It just seems to be when the paparazzi is trying to take advantage of the situations, he really seems to lash out a bit more.
My son loves you, thank you so much.
Hey, how are you? Hey, dude. Hi, how are you?
But what do you guys think of the paparazzi? Who handles the paparazzi the best? And who's your favorite Spider-Man that you would like to meet? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe and notifications on for more videos like this uploaded every single day. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?